Well, hello there. What's your name?
Sally Sheffield.
My name's Forrest Gump. I was named after my great-great-great-great-grandfather, Henry Clay. He was a great man. He was a senator, some kind of bird thing, a wall hawk. And apparently he liked hair so much that he started a party just for wigs. And then Henry Clay started the wig party. Why, hello there. I like your trainers. I see they are like mine. Do you like running?
Yeah.
My lady friend Jenny always told me to run, Forrest, run! And my great-great-grandfather Henry Clay's wife, Lucretia, told Henry Clay to run too. Run, Henry Clay, run! For president! I guess Henry Clay never did run fast enough. He never did get that presidency.
What up? Hey, man.
So I see you guys as best friends. My great-great-grandfather, Henry Clay, he had a best friend too. His name was John Quincy Adams. They was involved in some kind of corrupt bargain, but it sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Well, Henry Clay never did get that presidency. He became Secretary of State because him and John Quincy Adams was best buddies. Why, hello there.
Hello.
I see you don't like America. My great-great-great-great-grandfather, Henry Clay, loved America. He even had some kind of system, called it the American system. One day, Henry Clay went up to Mr. President and said, "Because I love America so much, I'm gonna make you an American system. We's gonna have a bus, even though automobiles aren't invented yet, we're still gonna have one. Then, we're gonna raise the tariff from 8% up to 25%. And with those tariffs, we're gonna pay for them internal improvements."
Peace, man.
Why, hello there. I see you got a peace sign on your pants. My great-great-great-great-grandfather, Henry Clay, always seemed to keep the peace in his day. He was known as the Great Compromiser. He compromised a lot, pretty much every minute of every day. In 1820, there was a conflict between two sides. One side wanted slave states. The other wanted free states. The two sides couldn't figure out what to do, so they decided to call Henry Clay for help. Then Henry Clay came over and he helped out the two sides. He decided, hey, let's have one free state and one slave state. And there was something about 3630. Now I don't know what that was about, but it was pretty important. Thus, we have a compromise. He was the great compromiser of his time, and again, made one for the good of the country. In 1850, the North and the South was fighting again, but luckily, they still had Henry Clay to come and compromise the compromise of 1850. If it hadn't been for Henry Clay, the South would have won the war on Northern aggression. But luckily, he compromised and the North prevailed.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. The most important day in United States history was April 12, 1777. This was the birth of my personal hero and someone that should be looked up to in the eyes of every American citizen. The name of this great man? Henry Clay. Clay is the greatest man in American history. He is not only Speaker of the House, but also named one of the greatest senators by JFK, an American president. He was also greatly looked up to by Abraham Lincoln, who was also an American president and can be located on every penny in America.
Hello, I didn't see you there. I was just reading up on my APUS history. Henry Clay invented the American system, which called for the Second Bank of the United States, which helped stabilize the economy because the state banks couldn't handle the tariffs. Henry Clay also raised tariffs 8% to 25% because it was one of our main sources of revenue. He also wanted to help internal improvements by building a national road, and this was going to help.
Well, hello there. This flower reminds me of the beautiful and peaceful Henry Clay. His compromises of 1820 and 1850 were great in the fact that they both represented each side equally and fairly. The Compromise of 1850 even helped delay the Civil War.
So I hear you're looking for the greatest American from American history. That's an easy one. It was Super Clay. Like me, he was a true American. He loved America because he was a war hawk. He fought for what he believed in. If he didn't like what was going on, he said, hey, let's go to war. When he heard about impressment with England, he said, hey, let's go to war. So if someone who starts a war isn't the greatest American, I don't know who is.